right, good morning everyone, and welcome back for another Washington Little Caps hockey game. Coming to you once again here from home in Virginia, where the Little Caps are getting ready to start their second of two games this weekend against the visiting New Jersey Colonials. These two teams met yesterday afternoon, and the Caps came away with a 5-3 victory. The Colonials will look to even the series this morning. The Caps will start off on your right in red, and the visiting Colonials will be starting off in white on your left. So the Caps make their way to the face-off circle here for the opening draw. It's Jax, Kai, Harrison, Liam, and Ellis. Max Hobbs, the starter in net this morning for the Caps. All right, we're underway here, and off the face-off, the Colonials send it in. Ellis swings it around for Liam, and Liam now will work to get it out. It comes up the wall, and now it's Harrison who works to bring it into the zone. He does, and they chase it into the corner now. Jax looks to get it towards the front, and it comes to the point where Liam will keep it in. Back in the corner now, it's Jax who chases it, tries to keep it in there, but it comes to the blue line where Kai keeps it in. Now Harrison battles for it, but it's taken away here by the Colonials, who begin rushing up the ice through the neutral zone, and there's the first save of the game as Max blockers the puck into the corner. Now behind the net, it's Liam who will pick it up and send it, but it is pushed right back into the zone by the Colonials, and now in the corner it's Ellis who will look to get it out. She takes a spill there, but Liam is in position to break up the pass, and now in the corner it's sent back across by Kai to Ellis, and Ellis sends it up towards the blue line. Changing here, the Caps, and Ellis will chase this puck into the corner once again. Jace now along with Walker and Grayson, and the Caps need to get this puck out of their end of the ice. Grayson on it now, sends it back to Liam. Liam in the corner, it's kept in there, and it comes back for Ellis. Ellis now sends it down the ice, and it'll be on net, so no icing here, and the Caps will come in on the forecheck. And kept in there by Kareem on the wall. Now it comes back to Kaylee, and it's recovered by the Colonials in neutral ice. Battling for it here on the near wall is Kareem, and now it comes to James. James swings it across for Grayson, and they work to make a change here. Now it's the Colonials who bring it in down the wall, and they look to get it towards the front. It comes over the line now, and James battles for the puck along with Peter. Across to Declan, he sends it up the wall, and now it'll be picked up by Kareem, who'll look to work up the middle of the ice. Kareem working in here, puts a shot on, rings right off the crossbar. And now back to Kareem, who sends another shot towards the net. That one goes wide. And now it comes up the wall, and it's the Colonials who look to break it out here. Good takeaway there by Kaylee, and she gets it up to Peter. Peter now gets it into the zone. And now it comes back to Duran, who sends it over for Ellis. Duran gets it back now, and he works his way up through the neutral zone. He's tripped down there. Penalty coming up here, and delayed call. Max makes his way to the bench, but now it is touch there by the Colonials. We have the first penalty call of the game. It comes at 11:32 of the first period, and the Caps will go to the power play. So Kareem, James, Jace, Grayson, and Ellis on the face-off. It comes to the wall, and Ellis keeps it in at the line. She gives it over to Jace. Jace looks to settle it down now. He does, and he gives over to James. James now sends it back for Ellis. Ellis keeps it in at the line. Ellis now having a look, gets it over to Grayson. Grayson sends a shot towards the net. It's loose in front, and now it is sent all the way down the ice by the Colonials, and that will be an icing call. So 59 seconds remain in the power play opportunity for the Caps. Caps move the puck around well there, but want to get the puck on net here. Face off. It comes to the corner. They battle for it now. Kareem will pick it up. He looks to get it to the front. Rebound try. Where is it? They jam at it. Now it's Jace who picks it up, and they'll set this up again. Back to Ellis up top. Ellis now sends the puck towards net. It's redirected there, but it goes behind the net. And now off the wall and back over the line. It comes to Ellis again. She'll have a look here, and she gets it to Jace. Jace will bring it in over the line. 30 seconds remain on the power play, and now it's sent out once again, icing the call here. So Caps will make a change in the power play group here. 20 seconds remain on the man advantage. It'll be Jax now along with Harrison, Kai, Liam, and Theo. Comes to the wall, and it's kept in by Liam. Liam sends it in deep, and now it's once again kept in by Liam at the blue line. Liam walks the line, gets it over to Theo. Theo has a little bit of space here, and he looks to get it towards the slot. Loose now, they battle for it. Back to 5-on-5. Jax has the puck though, and he gets it to Liam. Liam sends a shot towards the net, goes off a helmet in the slot and over the crossbar. Now below the goal line, the Caps look to get it towards the front. It's Harrison who sends it back for Kai. Kai off the wall. He's plastered there on the backboards. They continue to battle for it, but it's the Colonials who come out with it. Puck comes all the way down the ice now, and it'll be iced by the Colonials. So another offensive zone face-off here for the Caps. So a good start to this period for the Caps, who will look to build on that power play and keep the puck in the Colonials' end. Jace now along with Grayson, Walker, Declan, Kaylee, and the shot there off the face-off from Declan is stopped by the Colonials goaltender. So we'll have another face-off now. Jace lines up for the draw, and he looks to get it back, but it's picked up now by Jace, and he tries to get through a couple of defenders there, but now it's the Colonials who work it up. Good poke there from Kaylee. Oh, but it's picked up now by the trailer, and the shot sent wide of the net, and Caps have to be careful here. And now a shot attempt that is just missed from distance. Now the shot comes in on Max, and he pads that to the wall. Behind the net now and trying to come to the front are the Colonials, but the puck squirts towards Max, and he covers it up. So now Kareem, Peter, and James, and it's Peter who picks it up off the draw and chips it forward, and he'll chase it here, and he's got James with him. And Peter puts the shot in! underneath the crossbar as he came screaming down the wing to put the Caps up 1-0 here. Goal comes at 8:42. So a good play there that starts from the defensive zone off the face-off. And Peter carried the puck forward. He had James with him. He put a shot in over the goaltender's glove, and now it's Ellis who swings it back to Duran, and Duran gets it to James, and James looks to flip it forward for Kareem. Kareem now looks to come in, and he sends a shot on. Oh, a rebound chance was there for a moment, and now looking to get towards the middle is Kareem. He sends a backhand shot on. The rebound try there by Peter goes wide. Now the Colonials pick it up and will look to work it up through neutral ice. A shot from distance there is stopped by Max. And now it'll be picked up by the Colonials and sent back into the corner. On the opposite wall now, it comes back into neutral ice. And the forecheck there by Harrison helps keep it in the zone for a moment as his team was changing. Now the Colonials look to get it out, and they get it all the way back to Ellis. We'll have a look here and get it up to Kai. Kai moves it forward for Jax. Jax brings it across the blue line, working his way into the slot. Jax's shot goes over the crossbar and off the glass before bouncing forward. Now it's Liam who keeps the puck in the Colonials' end as the Caps had tagged up, and it's Jax now who sends a shot on from the angle, and it's stopped there by the Colonials goaltender. So Jax will take this offensive zone face-off along with Kai, Harrison, Liam, and Theo, and it comes back to Theo now off the draw. He sends it towards the net, and it's stopped by the goaltender there. Off the face-off here, it's the Colonials who swing it around now, and from the boards look to exit. Now they come into the Caps' end. There's a battle on the wall, and it is won by Liam, but it gets back to a Colonial stick now in the neutral zone, and they reset in their end. Working their way over the half line, they send it in deep. In the corner now, Theo battles for it. Oh, it comes across the front of the crease, but it goes to the opposite corner now. Liam behind the goal line gets it back to Kai. Kai back to Jax, who sends it to Theo, who gets it up to the blue line, but now Theo gets it to Harrison, but it's kept in at the blue line by the Colonials. They send it in deep, and Liam will chase this puck again. He gets it over to Theo, who sends it off the wall, but it's kept in at the blue line again. Now a deflected puck up high goes to the wall, and the Colonials bringing some pressure here, and the Caps having trouble getting out of their end. Theo now works it up the wall, but again, it is poked free, and now it's Harrison who's got a free run towards the net. Oh, and Harrison just puts it wide. Great chance there as Harrison was blazing down the wall, and a defender lost an edge there, and he was coming in alone on net, but Caps unable to capitalize on that chance. Now it's the Colonials who work their way towards the net. Good work there from Kaylee on D. And Jace now gets the puck up to Harrison, who gets it to Walker. Walker now working his way across the line, and Kaylee comes in to help it through, but it's sent back now, and it's Declan who's chasing it. And Declan now picks the puck up and gives to Kaylee, who has in neutral ice, but it comes off of her stick, and now it's back to Grayson. Grayson chips it in deep, and the Caps will start to chase now. Walker first in on the forecheck. He's put into the boards there, no call. And now it comes to the point where Kaylee looks to keep it in. She battles here on the wall just in front of us. And 2 red jerseys come in to support. It's Walker now who looks to get it over the line, but it's broken up at the blue line and sent back to neutral ice, where Declan will swing it back over to Kaylee. And now it's taken back by the Colonials in neutral ice and sent right back out by the Caps. Jace now will chase this puck on the forecheck. Good work by Jace here, trying to get to that puck, but now the Colonials bring it back up through neutral ice and get it into the Caps end, where it is taken over by Ellis. Ellis swings it around for Duran. Now below the goal line, it is controlled by the Colonials. They look to send it towards the front. Grayson will look to get to this puck on the opposite side, but the Colonials get there first and send it in behind the net. Now 2-on-2 puck battle on the boards behind the net, and it is Duran who looks like he's going to come out with it. Still battling for it now on the wall, and it's Ellis who chips it across the blue line. Off the wall now. Bodies coming together here, but now it's Jace who carries it in over the line. Jace brings it to the corner, looking to get it to the front. Where is it? It's sent over the blue line now and back down the ice by the Colonials. No icing here, and it'll be picked up by Duran now, and he's rubbed out there behind the boards, but he comes out with it and looks to get it up the wall for James, and now it gets sent back deep, and in the corner again, Duran is battling for it. He gets it to James on the wall. James now comes up with it, and he gives it over to Ellis, but it's Peter who will chip it in over the line. Now it comes back the other way, and the Colonials work their way in, and it's turned over there, and it's Liam who picks it up, and he gets it over to James. James carries it over the line. He's got Liam with him. James looking to stick handle his way in and tries to find Kareem in front, but it's broken up there. Now it's on Liam's stick. Liam puts a shot on, and that goes wide. Now Kareem tries to flip one back into the front. It's turned away there. Kept in now for the moment, and resetting now are the Caps. As this puck comes out towards Max, Theo will pick it up here, and Theo will work it forward, but it's kept in by the Colonials. Coming in to help out there is Liam. And now it comes to the blue line, and it's kept in by the Colonials. Below the goal line now, Theo works on it, gets it around for Harrison. And Harrison muscles the puck forward there on the wall, but it's kept in and sent back towards Kareem, who works his way out from behind the net and gets it to Liam, who sends it to Theo. Theo up to Harrison. Harrison looking to find James, and the puck comes down the ice now. Harrison chasing the lone forechecker here as his teammates change. Now it comes to Harrison, and it is broken up there. Kept in the zone, though, by Kaylee. And now comes all the way back to Declan, who resets for Jax. Jax to Kaylee. Kaylee carries it over the line now, and Kaylee looks to get it towards the front there. It's turned away, and down the ice it goes. It'll be icing if it makes it, and it does. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off. Offensive zone face-off for the Caps with under a minute to go here in the first period. Caps ahead 1-0. Jax now on the face-off along with Harrison and Kai. Comes back to Kaylee, who keeps it in at the blue line. Nice work there from Kaylee as she was under pressure. Now it comes back down the ice, and the Colonials look to get to this puck in the corner. Caps have to be careful. Watch the front of the net here. Behind the net, they battle for it, and the Colonials send one on, but it's stopped there by Max. And now it's Declan, who looks to move the puck for Kaylee. Kaylee looked to get it across for Jax, but it's picked off there by the Colonials. They hit a trailer, and they send the shot wide. Under 10 seconds to go here, and the Caps want to deny any chances here. It comes to Harrison, but it's sent in, and now in the high slot, it's Jax who sends it over the blue line, and that will be the end of the first period. So after one, the score 1 for the Caps, 0 for the Colonials, and pretty even period there. Not sure what the shot count is because we don't have it on the board here. Looked like the Caps had the majority of the shots, and they did have the lone power play opportunity of that period. So teams will switch sides now. Caps will be on your left in red, and the Colonials will be on your right in white. All right, back for the start of the period now. It's Jace, Grayson, Walker, Ellis, and Duran. Caps pumped up here for the start of the period. And it's one back by Jace there, who gets it to Ellis. She'll chase it here and stop and turn and look for some space. And Ellis now charges forward with the puck. Ellis gets it over the blue line now and brings it down low. She gets it to Jace, who sends it towards the front. The rebound try there on the backhand doesn't go, as Grayson had come in and tried to whack that rebound in on the backhand. Now it's Jace who's chasing it and carrying it in the corner. And now Ellis sends it across for Duran. Duran sends a shot towards the net, takes a bounce there behind the net, and now it's picked up by the Colonials who look to get it out, but a pinching Ellis keeps it in, and now it is sent off the glass, and it takes a bounce, and it comes out of the zone now, sending it wide of the net and into the corner are the Colonials, and now it'll be Jace who picks it up and looks to send it forward for Grayson. Grayson now carries it into neutral ice, gains the center line, and chips it in deep on the backhand. Caps make a change here. And it is sent out by the Colonials. Chasing it there is Peter, and now Liam picks it up below the goal line and looks to create some space here. He gets it over to Peter, who wanted to find James, but the pass did not make it. Now it's Peter again who battles here on the boards, and he sends it in deep. Icing will be the call here, and so we'll have a defensive zone face-off. So Peter, James, Kareem, Duran, and Theo. No, Liam and Theo. Behind the net now, off that face-off. It's Theo who's working on it there along with Kareem and Liam. Pinned up. Now it's Theo who looks to get it up the wall, but it stays in there, and now it comes to the opposite side where Kareem will look to chip it up, but it's taken away there, and the shot is blocked. Now it comes to the point where it's sent in on Max, and the rebound is put in there by the Colonials, who get on the board at 12:34 to go here in the second period. First shot stopped by Max, and then the Colonials jump on the rebound and put it in the back of the net. So a 1-1 game here. early on in the second period. Jax now along with Harrison and Kai, Declan and Kaylee. Comes back to Declan now off the draw, and he sends it up for Jax, who gets it to Harrison. Harrison now back for Jax. They get it over the line, but now it comes out. Harrison gets it back to Declan. Declan over to Kaylee. Kaylee across the ice for Harrison. Harrison works his way in, and Harrison's shot in on net is stopped there by the goaltender. The rebound is picked up in the slot by the Colonials, who work their way back through center ice, and now the Colonials look to bring it into the zone, and it's sent out of play here as that shot attempt was blocked. So face-off will stay in the zone. Jace now with Walker, Grayson, Declan, and Kaylee, and off the face-off, it comes to the point where the shot there is blocked by Declan. Now behind the net, Declan gets it over to Grayson. Grayson chips it forward, but it's sent right back in by the Colonials. And behind the net now, it's Declan who'll swing it around for Kaylee. Kaylee gets it up towards Grayson, but it gets past him, and now it's sent back in deep once again. Behind the net now, the Colonials have it. They look to get it towards the front, but they're turned away there in the slot. Now at the point, they send the shot towards the net. It goes wide, but it's kept in at the half wall there by the Colonials. Now behind the net once again, it's Declan who tries to move it up the wall. He gets it to Grayson now, and Grayson sends it forward for Jace. Jace now works his way in and looks to get around one, but he's angled off there on the wall. And now they battle for it in the zone and hope to keep it in. It comes out, and Ellis will chase this one. Forechecker coming in hot here, but Ellis sends it over to Declan. Declan looks to get it to Walker, but that comes off his stick. And now they make their way back in. The shot there is stopped by Max, and the rebound secured as well. James, Peter, Kareem, Duran, and Ellis. Now it's picked up on the face-off by the Caps to chip it out of the zone. But the Colonials control here and reset, getting the puck in deep. A shot there. Where is it? It comes in front, and Max covers it up. Have a face-off now in the defensive zone. Comes across the front and to the opposite corner now. Behind the net now, it comes to Duran. Duran gets it to Ellis. Ellis over to Peter. Peter to James. James' stick is being held there, but now it's Peter battling for it in center ice, and it is sent in now as Peter chases it. Coming across the other way now, Ellis will come to the wall to keep it in. Ellis pinches in here and has it now below the goal line. She looks to get towards the front, and it is gloved there by the goaltender. So Jax now along with Kai, Harrison, Theo, and Liam for this offensive zone face-off. 9:38 to go here in the second period. They battle for it in the dot, and now a shot by Harrison that is blocked and goes into the glass, and now a puck there chipped, and it goes out into the bench. So we'll have a stoppage and a offensive zone face-off once again. Same group out there. Kai now gets it back to Liam. Liam gets it to Theo. Theo sends a shot towards the net. The rebound loose for a moment, but it's picked up by the Colonials and now sent back up to the point, and it's kept in by Theo, who gets it to Kai. Kai's shot surprises the goaltender a little bit. He makes the save there, though, and the rebound quickly picked up by the Colonials, who've got to the rebounds quickly in this game. Now it's Liam who gets it up to Harrison. Harrison chasing that puck there, but he gets turned back. Now at the blue line, it's Kai who works to keep it going the right way, but it's sent back to Liam. And now it's broken up by Theo and picked up by Jax. Jax carries the puck forward here. Jax from distance sends it towards the net. It goes off the backboards, and it's now picked up by the Colonials. And now at the blue line, it's chipped in deep, and Theo will pick it up here. Theo making a move, sends it forward for Harrison. Great pass there, but it's just broken up at the blue line. And now coming back the other way are the Colonials. And they carry it in here, and from distance, a shot is kicked away by Max. The wraparound try there is denied, and now it's sent up to Jace, who carries it forward. Jace carries it over the line. Carrying it now down low into the corner, trying to get it to the front. Rebound try here for Declan. He sends a shot on. And that one doesn't go. Now Jace gets it back to the point where Kaylee has a crank at it. That's blocked there. And now the Colonials look to come back the other way. Up through neutral ice. They're stopped at the blue line by Declan, but they're able to chip it in deep here. And we have a whistle now. Looks like a penalty on the Caps. So, the first penalty of the game on the Caps. 7:33, the time of the call here in the second period. So, let's see who it is. It looks like it's Declan that's sent to the box. Okay, so now it is Harrison, Peter, Duran, and Ellis. Power play here for the Colonials. Comes to the point, and the shot there comes in on Max, and now it'll be chipped forward, and chasing it here is Harrison, and he's got Peter with him. Harrison looking to take it to the front, and it's stopped there as this duo of Harrison and Peter have been making things happen short-handed. So they earn the Caps a offensive zone face-off after that save. 58 seconds remain. Now it is Kareem, James, Theo, and Liam. Taken away here, but sent back in. Theo will chase this now in the corner and down below the goal line. Comes up high and into the corner and below the goal line again. Now the Colonials get it to the point. A shot there goes off Max's mask. Now it's chipped by James. He gets it to the blue line, but it's kept in. And good work there by Liam to body that puck forward. Now here come the Colonials. They put on a shot from distance, and it's stopped there by Max. Three seconds left here in the kill. Jax will come out along with Kai. Theo and Liam on the back end. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the second period. We're tied at 1. Now it comes to the point and it's chipped out here. Chasing it is Harrison. Harrison getting on his horse, gets to that puck. Behind the net now. Harrison looks to get it towards the front. Harrison with possession gets it over to Kai. Kai stops, has a look, looks to keep it in low, and now it's taken away by the Colonials, but it only gets as far as the blue line where Liam keeps it in, and now it's sent back out. And Colonials pick it up now and look to work back into the zone. They chip it in deep, and Liam will get there first. Good work from Liam there to get to that puck, and now on Harrison's stick, he gets it up for Jace. Jace looks to catch Kai. Kai working his way in, and Kai puts a shot on, and the rebound now is picked up by Jace, and Jace sends it back up for Grayson. Grayson keeps it in there and gets it to the point where Kaylee now gets it across, but it's picked off here, and now the Colonials start coming back the other way, and the Caps have to get back here. Good work by Declan there on the wall, and now Kaylee will pick it up, and Declan has it now. He sends it back for Kaylee. Kaylee back to Declan. Declan sending it across now for Kaylee, and Kaylee starts a rush up the ice here, but it is broken up at the blue line, at least for the moment. Jace now has it. He gets it back to Declan. Declan back to Kaylee. Kaylee carries it forward and gets it to Grayson, but they can't quite tee it up, and now it's the Colonials who look to come back the other way till Kaylee takes the puck there, and now Walker gets it up to Jace. Jace gives it to Grayson. Grayson walking into the zone now, looking to settle things down a little bit. He gets it to Ellis, but it comes out of the zone now, and the Caps will reset. Ellis now with the puck, finds Grayson right at the blue line, but it's broken up there and sent in deep here. And no icing, as that was on the Caps' half of the ice. Now it's sent back the other way, and Walker gives to Ellis. Ellis looks to get it up the wall to Grayson. Grayson sends it back as they couldn't exit cleanly. And now Ellis swings it around again, but the puck coming off dead on the backboards. Now it comes out, and at center ice, it's sent back in offside. So a neutral zone face-off now with about 3 minutes to go in the second. We're tied at 1. Face-off will be at center ice. Kareem will take it along with Harrison and James, Ellis and Duran. Now the Colonials come in. Good work there from Ellis to get across, and now the puck comes in towards Max, and behind the net now. It comes to the point, and from the point, it's kicked out by Max, and the Caps have to be careful here, and Max jumps on the puck. Dangerous play there. Kai now along with Jax and Peter, Ellis and Duran. Comes behind the net now. It's picked up by the Colonials. They'll look to get it to the point. And now it's picked off by Ellis. And Ellis will start a rush up the ice now. Ellis working it over the blue line. Looks to get it towards the front, but it is broken up there. And now it comes up the wall and all the way back to Duran, who will keep it for the moment and chase it behind the net. Comes towards the front here, but it is whacked out by Ellis. No icing here. Down the ice it comes. Chasing it now is Peter. Peter chased that puck, and now High pressure there, forces the turnover. Theo here working in front of us to keep the puck moving in the right direction. And he gets it to Peter. Peter now gets it over to Jax, but it just gets off his stick. And now charging in is Liam, who keeps it in the zone. Liam on the half wall, pinching in. And now it comes back to the blue line where Jace looks to dangle through. He gets it to Walker. Walker finds... Oh, Peter in front, but a big stop there from the Colonials goaltender. And now it's Theo who tries to get the shot off. It's broken up, and it'll come back to Theo now. But, picked off here, and now, big opportunity there for the Colonials. But it comes off of Max's stick. Good save there from Max. And now Peter looks to send it in, but it stopped there and comes back into the Caps end where Theo will reset. He gets it across for Liam. It comes off his stick though. Now Liam charges forward with it. 2-on-2 developing here. Peter now across the line. He sends a shot that goes off the bar. A chance there for the Caps. Now coming back the other way are the Colonials. And they look to get around a couple defenders here. They send it across the front, but it doesn't connect. More fortunately for the Caps now, a shot that goes wide. Puck in the corner. Jace picks it up there and sends it up the half wall to James. James gets it forward for Grayson. Grayson with one to beat. He's tied up there. Couple seconds to go here, and that is the end of the second period. So after 2, we go into the third period tied at 1. All right, back for the start of the third period now. Teams switch sides. Caps will be on your right in red. And the Colonials on the left in white. 1-1 hockey game in the last frame here. James, Peter, Kareem, Kaylee, and Declan. And Declan gets it forward to James here. And James carries it in, and he looks to get it to Peter. Peter gets it back to Declan. Declan does well to keep that puck in at the line. And now Kareem gets it over to Peter. Peter looks to get it towards the front, and it comes in towards the net, but it's covered up there by the Colonials goaltender. Picked up by the Colonials here, and they look to rush forward. Declan Duran looks to break it up there along with Ellis, and now it's the Colonials who have it, and they look to walk out in front. Dangerous chance there. Duran now working to tie up his man. He gets the puck over to James, who looks to find Peter, and he does. And now Peter slides it forwards towards the net, but couldn't quite get around the defender. So goalie covers it up there, and we'll have a offensive zone face-off for the Caps. Jax Kai, Harrison, Duran, and Ellis. And it comes back to Ellis on the draw here. Now it's Duran who has it. He tries to send it towards the slot, and now kept in at the blue line, but now it's poked out. And now working their way in were the Colonials, but they're interrupted by a back-checking Duran. And Duran now picks it up below the goal line and gets it over to Harry, but it is sent in once again. And now Ellis will try to work it out the opposite side to Kai, but it's kept in there. Now Kai battles for it on the wall, and now at the point, the Colonials come in, they send a shot in on Max, who squeezes it there, and we'll have a defensive zone face-off. On this face-off now, we have Jax, Kai, Harrison, Liam, and Theo, and Liam will pick it up now below the goal line, and he'll get it forward, but it's now picked up by Kai, who gets it up to Harrison. Now Harrison gets it to Jax. Jax carries it over the line, and he looks to dish it back to Harrison in front, but it's broken up there, and now coming in off the bench was Walker, and the puck comes all the way back down for Liam as the Caps are in the midst of a change. Liam looks to catch Harrison, and he gets it to him, and now Harrison looks to chip it around and chase, and he almost was able to, but defender got a stick on it to just hold him up. Now it comes back to Liam, and Liam works his way around a couple, and he tries to get it now into the zone, and he does. Now Liam looking to get towards the front, the shot there. Looks like it came off the crossbar and into the netting. Good take there from Liam. Offensive zone draw here. It's Jace, Walker, Grayson, Liam, and Theo. Jace now looks to win it back. Colonials carry it forward. They look to cut towards the front. Good block there from Liam. Now on the wall from the top of the circle. It's sent in. It redirects right in front of Max, but Max was able to stop it there and put the trapper on it. Defensive zone face-off now. Jace, Grayson, Walker, Kaylee, and Declan. Off the face-off, it's chipped forward in the slot by Grayson. Grayson gets it to Walker. Walker walks in here, he puts a shot on the rebound. Oh, it was there for Jace. Great opportunity there for the Caps, but a big save there from the Colonials goaltender. Now another try as Grayson set up Walker in front, and it was stopped there, kept in at the blue line. Now it pops out, and the Colonials look to work it into the zone. Good work from Declan there, but he's going to get a penalty here. It's kind of a soft call, but Caps are going to be shorthanded here as Declan is going to be sent to the box. That is a perfectly legal play in about 6 months. But now it's going to be called for a roughing call. Peter now, along with Harrison, Declan, and Ellis, comes to the point. And now high pressure from Peter, looking to get this puck out. It stays in for the moment. Now Ellis working on it, and it comes to the blue line where it's kept in, and they look to get it towards the slot, and there is a go-ahead goal for the Colonials on the power play at 11:16 to go here in the second period. So Kill started off looking good for the Caps, but they couldn't quite get it out. It was kept in at the blue line by the Colonials, and now they go ahead. Caps now on the ensuing face-off, back to 5-on-5. Kareem, Peter, James, Liam, and Theo. Chipped forward here by Kareem, and it just gets sent back in. Now coming in the other side are the Colonials. They send a shot from distance. It goes off the side of the net. And now it's Theo who has it, and he looks to get it forward for James. James together with Peter come across the blue line. James pushed off the puck there, and it comes back to Theo. Theo cranks a shot in on net, but it is gloved down there. Kaylee and Declan check in here for this offensive zone face-off. One back here by Kareem. Declan looks to get it over to Kaylee, but it comes across the line. They'll have to reset here, and Kaylee looks to get it to Declan. Declan now stops, turns. Oh, and now it comes forward for James, who gets it over to Kaylee. Kaylee now carries it into the zone and looks to get it towards the front. Oh, and it is broken up there, and now it comes back the other way. Now the Colonials pick it up here, and they send it in deep. Kaylee will pick it up behind the net and send it to Declan. Declan now carries it up and gets it to James. James looks to keep it moving forward to Peter, but it's turned back out here, and now played by a high stick, as Kai had touched it up high when he came off the bench. So we'll have a whistle now in a defensive zone face-off. Off the face-off, it comes to the point, is sent in deep there by the Colonials. Duran chases behind the net, and he gets it to Kai on the wall. Kai sends it up off the wall and into the zone. Icing will be the call here. 9:32 to go here in the third period. Caps trail by a goal. Jacks now on the face-off. Oh, it's taken by the Colonials here. Oh, and a dangerous chance there. Another try there. Is gloved down by Max. Couple of big saves by the Caps goaltender, Max Hobbs, here to keep the Caps within a goal. Now Jace, Walker, Grayson, Ellis, and Duran. They look to get this puck out of the zone behind the net now and into the corner. It's Duran who brings it over to Ellis. Ellis now going to get it back to Duran. Now it comes to Grayson. Grayson now will have a chance to send it forward for Walker. And Walker in center ice now gets it back to Duran. And Duran gets it up to Jace. Jace now finds Grayson, but it's broken up just over the blue line, and it's sent out here. Coming back the other way now are the Colonials. Good work there by Ellis. And now it's Duran who sends it up the wall for Walker. It's plugged up there, though. And they battle for it in the corner. Comes back to the point here, and that shot is blocked by Jace, who did well to get in the shooting lane there. Now a shot that comes in on Max is kicked to the wall, and will be picked up there by Ellis, who makes a move and begins to get the puck forward to Grayson. Now it'll be picked up by Jace. Jace looks to work it forward to Walker. Walker looks to leave for Jace, but they misconnect there. Now it's Jace who looks to navigate his way in, and he gets it to Grayson, and Grayson is going to put a shot just above the bar. It's kept in for the moment. Nope, it comes out, and chasing it here is Theo, who gets to this puck and brings it around now and sends it up for Grayson, but it's taken away and sent in offside. So that should be all the way down, but let's see where the officials put it. Having a conversation about it here. And it is going to come all the way down, as that was deemed a intentional offside. So the Caps will have a offensive zone face-off here. James, Peter, Karim, Theo, and Liam for this face-off. 7:47 to go in the third. Caps trail by a goal. One back there by Karim to Peter. Peter gives to Theo. Theo's shot goes just wide of the net, and chasing it here on the wall are the Colonials. They get it out. Now Liam sends it back in, and it'll be picked up here by the Colonials and chipped out. Chasing it on the way back now is Liam, along with Karim, but now it goes behind the net and on to the opposite corner. Now it's broken up and picked up by James. James gives forward for Peter. Peter now looks to carry it into the zone. He does. James with him. James has it now. Oh, and they try to find Karim up high, but it's intercepted there. Now coming back the other way. Puck comes in on Max, and he covers it up there. 6:58 to go here in the third period. Caps trailing by a goal. Jax now, along with Harrison and Kai, Kaylee, and Declan, and now in the corner, bodies go down as they battle for it. Good work by Kaylee here, muscling that puck forward over to Harrison. Harrison now carries it over the line. Harrison looking to get to the middle. Oh, and his shot just goes wide. Now pinching in there, Kaylee looks to keep it in the zone, and it comes out at the blue line. All the way down here, no icing, as that was touched, and now Kaylee will look to get to this puck. Comes to the corner now, where Kai will pick it up and carry it forward, giving to Jax. Jax now sends it to Kai. Kai, as they come across the blue line, has it taken away there. Now the Colonials charge back the other way. Good break up there from Duran. The puck there is covered up by Max. So a defensive zone face-off now. Jace on this face-off wins it low, where Ellis will pick it up and give to Duran. Duran now sends it up off the wall, and it'll be taken by the Colonials here. We'll get it back into neutral ice and back into the Caps' end. Chasing it there is Ellis, who angles off her man and now gets the puck to Jace, who gets it to Walker, who gets it to Grayson. Grayson's shot is blocked on the way in, and it comes below the goal line now and swinging around the opposite side. But it comes past Ellis, and now Duran will retreat to get to this puck. Duran on his own here does well to swing it back to Jace. Jace now brings it below the goal line and will look here to plot the exit. He gets it over to Grayson. Grayson will send it across ice. Stays in the zone though. And now it comes out. Walker has it and he gives to Grayson. Grayson now coming across the line, looks to send a shot on. It goes off a shin guard and into the corner. Turned out here by the Colonials, and it comes back to Liam. Liam gives to James. James carries it in, and now chasing it. Kept in at the blue line, at least for the moment. Now it comes out. Now it's fished out by the Caps, and Theo gets it over to Liam. Liam gets it to James. James carries it over the line. James working his way around the defender. Oh, it just got past Karim's stick there as he was in on the back door. And Kareem sent down in the corner. No call there. And the Caps will call timeout here. So, looks like the Caps are going to pull the goalie here, trailing by a goal with about 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the third. Coach Caleb calling timeout to go over the plan here with the players and maybe give them an opportunity to catch their breath. So Caps come out of the timeout with the extra attacker. And we'll look to find a tying goal now. So it's Kareem, Jace, Peter, Grayson, Liam, Theo. Referee is making sure nobody cheats here on the face-off. And it's one back there by Kareem to Grayson. Grayson now gets it to Theo. Theo's shot is blocked. And now the Caps have to jump on it and try to create a turnover here. And it comes out to Liam. And Liam sends it forward. Now it comes out once again. And Liam now carries it over and tries to get it in deep. The Caps got to get two on the puck here to try to keep it in the zone. Now it comes out and it'll be picked up here by the Colonials, who look to chip it down the ice. It goes all the way down now. No icing called here. Theo picks it up and looks to send it forward for Peter. Peter tries to swing it forward for Kareem. Now Kareem carries it over the line. And, he looks to drop it, but nobody's home as the D pair was changing. And now Ellis gets back to Kaylee. Kaylee works it in over the line. Kaylee looks to take it towards the net, but it comes off her stick there. And now it's kept in, or did it go out of play? It looks like it hit a body on the bench, so it'll stay in the zone. So Caps will get a change here in personnel. So now we have James, Kai, Harrison, Jax, Kaylee, and Ellis. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Caps looking for a tying goal. Oh, and it squirts towards the front where Harrison looked like he was going to try to tee it up, but goes wide now behind the net. It's Jax who has it. Jax gets it to Kaylee at the point. Kaylee keeps it in. Kaylee looking to keep it in the zone. Jack's now doing well to keep it in there. And now Harrison has it. He sends it forward. And James working on it there. Kaylee looks to get it towards the front. Now it's taken away by the Colonials. And they're going to try to get it towards the empty net. And they walk it in. So a goal there for the Colonials to go up by 2 with 2:22 to go here in the third as they walk one into the empty net. Caps now send out Jace, Kareem, Peter, Declan, Ellis, and Max, who has come back into the net. Jace now gets it to Ellis. Ellis over to Declan. Declan back to Ellis. Ellis up the wall for Peter. Peter chasing the puck there. Now it's Jace, who brings it back in over the line. Jace carries it in. Jace below the goal line. Gets it to the point. Declan now sends it towards the net. Where is it? It's behind the cage. And extra attacker now again. And Ellis will chase this one. The Caps need 2 goals here in the next minute 45. But they can only get 1 at a time. So they'll work on that. Now Ellis swings it around the boards. And it comes to Grayson. Grayson now sends it back around. Caps need to get this puck out of their end. Now it is Jace who picks it up. And he gives forward for Peter, but it comes off of his stick. Chasing into the zone now is Kareem. And it's swung around the boards by the Colonials who get it out. Liam now has it. He resets for Declan. Declan sends it across for Peter. Peter slides it forward, but it's taken back by the Colonials now. And the Colonials send it in deep. Now Liam picks it up and sends it to Declan. Declan gets it to Jace. Jace sends it down the ice for Peter. Peter now carries it forward over the line. Looks to get through one. Now it's behind the net, but they can't pick it up. Kept in there by Jace. Peter comes in and tries to get it to the point, but it comes off his stick. Now looking to keep it in there is Peter. And now it comes out. Peter working to bring it back in, but it's offside. 12 seconds remain in this one. Game basically over here. Kai now along with Walker, Harrison, Liam, and Ellis. And just wide of the net there. And there is the buzzer. So after 3 periods, the Colonials come away with a 3-1 victory. And these teams will shake hands, and we will see you next week from New Jersey.